listen. This is your boy Earthwind, celestial being in the flesh. I ain't even gonna talk. I'm just gonna hit play. I'm gonna let it ride out. I know y'all see the title. I'm just gonna let it ride out. Listen, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying, for the content, but we just gonna let the video play.
I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender. I want to tell you how she found out. So basically, there's a whole background on me. I started transitioning when I was a teenager, and I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and he was in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York, homeless. I met him outside. We eventually were getting together, and
met him homeless.
He was going to move back in with his parents, and he would let him come back. So I went, and I didn't tell him, yo, I'm trans. He introduced me to his mom. He introduced me to his dad. I met a few of his siblings. And, I was even laying in the bed. There were times that I was showering. My mom would come in. And
I'm going to pause it just because it's playing music in the background. I don't want YouTube to do nothing crazy. But listen, ladies and gentlemen and lady, I feel like it is your civil duty to disclose these type of informations once y'all get intimate. Get close to being intimate, even just kissing. If you at the bar, he buying you drinks, you ain't gonna never see him again. Hey, whatever, right? You ain't got to disclose that, right? But if it go from the bar to his house, meeting his mamas and stuff, I feel like it's a civil duty to let a person know. Like, isn't it just respectful? Like, at the least, right? Isn't it just respectful? Let's let her finish.
Nobody had to do it. So one day I got to use my phone, and my phone was not working. So I logged into my Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one for people that I know and another for people that I don't. So I ended up forgetting to log out. And his mom went to use her phone after me. And the next day, when I woke up, I just found her acting really funny. She was acting really strange. She loved me, but then she started acting very standoffish, almost like you betrayed me. Like, you could see the look in her eye. So, I finally decided that I've had enough with attention, and I want to ask her, what's really
Is this real?
Like, what's happening? What's
this is real?
What's beat? So she's like, you logged into my phone last night. Do you know what you left on there? I said, no, nothing. I should have logged out. And she said, I went to your page and I watched your videos. I said, what videos? She said, of your transition. You didn't tell us.
That's tough.
So then she's like, you were around my kids. You were around my grandkids. You were around my nieces and nephews. Why didn't you tell me that?
She like you, the mama and Jackal, and the mama handled it respectable.
You seem like I'm a threat to the public safety or something. I am a regular girl, but I knew if I would have said something that I would be labeled otherwise and I would be dehumanized.
Right, regular.
That's why I didn't say nothing. She said, well, you got to get up and help clean up. You know what? If you're going to be living here, you got to help clean up. She started getting real, snappy. So I'm like, I'm just going to pack my things and go because I know that's the next thing you're going to say.
Kings, y'all got to be careful out here in these streets.
Does my son know? I said, no. She said, you know what? We can keep between us, but you got to go. I said, so what did I do? I packed myself in my bed. I wasn't going to go alone.
How he don't know? Like, how you don't know? 3 months? Like, I don't know how that worked. I'm very ignorant to that whole subject matter, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I do know. I don't know nothing about nothing that got to do with anything, so I'm gonna be very gentle. So I would just say that if you're dealing with somebody on that type of level, before feelings get involved and you get intimate, like, I feel like it's a civil duty to just like to be upfront and honest, right? That's like somebody had a disease or something, and then after y'all was intimate, now you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I just want to let you know. I mean, that's a horrible example, but it's a fair example. It's like it's just feel like communication when you're that deep in a relationship, when you live with somebody for 3 months, it should be understood. Like the mother handled it very, very respectably, so that was dope of her. Because some parents wouldn't handle it like that. You wouldn't be sitting here to make this video with some people. Some people go, like you playing with fire. Some people can handle it like, listen, you're not gonna tell my son, I just need you to leave. And don't you ever come back around my son again. And some people's son go come home to their girlfriend on their way to the hospital or dead or something because mama done jacked and went crazy. Like different people handle situations differently. And I feel like the best way to protect yourself is to not even put yourself in this situation, right? Like be upfront and honest. Like I don't understand the pressures of that community. So I'm not even gonna sit here to try to begin like I do. I understand that it's a whole lot of, so I'm gonna be gentle, right? You get to live your life how you live your life, right? Whatever. Do what you do, be great. But I just feel like you gotta be honest. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying? And honesty go a long way. You know what I mean? You save yourself a lot of trials and tribulations. And somebody might say, you know what? I'm willing to give a shot, but that person who's going into just like with anybody, you just want to know what yourself as a man. When you deal with women, whatever like that, most women just want to know what they're getting themselves into. They way more open and they way more, you know what I'm saying? It's just way more open when you just be honest with you. Like, look at X, Y, and Z, because a lot of women just want to know. And I just feel like that's just a human thing, right? Just let a person know what they get themselves into. You might find your soulmate, You might find somebody who feels totally this way about this. So you can save yourself 6 months of trying to seduce somebody and trick somebody to get to see the other side of you and who you feel like you really is. But if somebody feel this type of way and you spending all of this time, I just feel like that's just a dangerous game. You just got to be honest. Listen. Fellas, kings, y'all got to be more aware and you got to start asking better questions. Can I see your first grade graduation picture? Can I see your 8th grade graduation picture? You know what I mean? Can I see your high school ID picture? You gotta be thorough nowadays. Like, listen, because there's some people out here, surgery and cosmetic with weave and face beats and all of this, man. Listen, they doing crazy things out here. You can be whatever you want to be. Honestly, if you got enough money, the right doctor, you can be whatever you want to be, right? So, fellas, kings, y'all got to be more careful. I don't know what to say to the person in this video. You got to be honest. You got to be greater because you can put yourself in a dangerous situation that is going to be harmful to everybody. You get hurt, he going to jail. Because everybody don't handle situations like that. And I feel like everybody would like to know what they're getting themselves into. I don't know the pressures of your community and what you go through to be honest with people and what it feel like. I'm not even going to try to pretend like I even understand, but I just know that most people want to know the truth. And when it comes to that, a lot of people got a preference, right? So with that being said, this is Be Greater Podcast, man. It's a whole lot of my uneducated opinions. I try to be gentle as possible. So we all gonna be great, all right? Listen, y'all know the vibes, right? Till next time, be great.